When an automaker tells you the new model has 11% more power, 31% more torque, and at least 36% better combined fuel economy, and it only costs $1,800 more, you'd be forgiven for being skeptical, but the 2025 Honda Civic Hybrid is the real deal. For the 25 model year, the new Civic Hybrid replaces the top two trim levels, X and Touring, and their shared 1.5-liter turbocharged engine. Instead, you get the new Sport Hybrid and Sport Touring trim levels with a 2.0-liter four-cylinder backed by Honda's two-motor hybrid system, good for a combined 200 horsepower and 232 pounds-to-foot. That's 20 more horsepower and 55 more pound-to-foot of torque, with a weight gain of just 282 pounds over the non-hybrid Sport trim level. On top of that, the hybrid returns an estimated 50/47/49 of a mile per gallon city/highway/combined for both Sport Hybrid and Sport Touring trims, up from 33/42/36 of a mile per gallon in the old X model and 31/38/34 of a mile per gallon in the old Touring model they replace. That means you'll go another 73 to 135 miles on a tank, depending on which trim levels you're comparing. Of course, nothing is free, and there have been some price hikes across the board. Price hikes on the non-hybrid LX and Sport models range from $300 to $700, while the new Sport Hybrid is $1,800 more than the old X, and the Sport Touring is $1,200 more than the old Touring. We're talking sedans for now, because Honda has yet to release detailed pricing for the 2025 Civic hatchbacks. More important, the Sport Hybrid is now $2,500 more than the non-hybrid Sport, whereas the old X was only $1,400 more than the old Sport. That's a bigger gap to bridge, but if you can swing it, the new hybrid powertrain is the one to adopt. More than just a question of paying for itself in fuel savings, the Sport Hybrid is an objectively fancier car than the Sport model. In addition to the power increase and fuel savings, you also pick up a sunroof, heated front seats, and dual-zone automatic climate control. You also get active noise cancellation for a quieter interior and tires that are both quieter and more fuel efficient than on the lower trims. Go whole hog on the Sport Touring model, and Honda will even put special resonators in the wheels to quiet the road noise down even further. We've long chided Honda for its noisy interiors, and if nothing else, you can't say the company's not listening. The Civic Sport Touring was impressively quiet inside, the engine sounding a bit loud when it fired up, only by comparison because we'd become so accustomed to how quiet it was slipping through traffic on electric power only. It was covered up anyway by tire noise as we reached freeway speeds, but it was still easy to hold a quiet conversation. Sport Hybrids will likely be a little louder inside, but then they'll ring up under $30,000, $29,845 to be exact, whereas the Sport Touring will set you back $32,845.